This video is not intended to inspire any conflicts. It is provided solely for informational purposes, including all content and images. Military Forces of Yemen. Made by at DevDataPlanet YouTube channel. $1.5 billion budget made by at DevDataPlanet YouTube channel. Yemen ranks 85 out of 145 in the Global Firepower Index. Introduction. The military forces of Yemen are deeply fragmented due to the ongoing civil war, 2014 to present, primarily divided between the internationally recognized Yemeni Armed Forces under the Presidential Leadership Council, PLC, led by Rashad al-Alimi, and the Houthi-led Supreme Political Council, SPC, led by Mahdi al-Mashat. The Yemeni Armed Forces include the Army, Navy, and Air Force, with the President as Commander-in-Chief, though control is disputed. The Houthis, also known as Ansar Allah, operate a parallel military structure with significant Iranian backing. Yemen ranks 85th globally in military power, Global Firepower 2025, constrained by civil war, economic collapse, and reliance on foreign support. This report details the structure, capabilities, and strategic roles of both factions, drawing on reliable sources. Historical context. The Yemeni Armed Forces trace their origins to the late 19th century under Ottoman rule, with tribal levies forming gendarmerie and cavalry units. Modernized in the 20th century with Italian and Egyptian support, the military grew significantly post-independence. By 2012, Yemen had the second-largest military on the Arabian Peninsula after Saudi Arabia. The 2014 Houthi takeover of Sana'a split the armed forces between loyalists to former President Ali Abdullah Saleh, pro-government forces under Abdrabbu Mansur Hadi, and later between the PLC and SPC. The civil war, fueled by Saudi-led coalition intervention, 2015 to present, and Iranian support for the Houthis, has devastated Yemen's military infrastructure, with both sides relying on foreign aid and local militias. Manpower. Total personnel. Estimates vary widely. Approximately 40,000 active personnel, down from 401,000 in 2012 due to defections and war losses. Army, approximately 30,000. Navy, approximately 7,000. Air Force, approximately 3,000. Reserves, negligible. Conscription. Reinstated in 2007, but enforcement is limited due to war and governance issues. Minus foreign support, Saudi-led coalition, Saudi Arabia, UAE, provides training, funding, and equipment. Limited U.S. advisors for counterterrorism. Reach, approximately 360,000 reaching military age annually, rank 35 out of 145 globally. Land power, structure, organized into fragmented brigades, including 8 armored, 16 infantry, 6 mechanized, 2 airborne commando, 1 surface-to-surface missile brigade, and 6 air defense brigades. Key units include the Republican Guard, partially loyal to PLC. Equipment, approximately 300 tanks, T-72, M60A1, T-62, approximately 1,000 armored vehicles, BTR-60, M113, and 200 artillery pieces, D-30, M46, and anti-tank missiles, TOW, AT-4. Most equipment is Soviet-era, poorly maintained. Capabilities: limited to defensive operations in Aden, Marib, and southern provinces. Relies on Saudi air support and UAE-backed militias like the Southern Transitional Council STC. AIR Power. Structure. Operates from Aden and Al Anad, with minimal operational squadrons. Aircraft. Approximately 20 aircraft, including a few MiG-21s, Su-22s, and Mi-8 helicopters. Most are non-operational due to maintenance issues and Houthi captures. Capabilities: severely degraded, with limited ground support and reconnaissance roles. Relies on Saudi coalition airstrikes. Naval Power. Structure: based in Aden and Al Hudaydah, partially, with small patrol units. Fleet: approximately 20 vessels, including 5 patrol boats and 10 inshore craft. Equipped with basic anti-ship missiles, e.g., C-801. Capabilities: minimal coastal defense, disrupted by Houthi control of key ports like Hodeidah. Missile defense systems, limited to aging SA-2 and SA-3 air defense systems and basic anti-tank missiles. Capabilities: ineffective against modern air threats, relies on coalition air defenses. Houthi Manpower. Total personnel: approximately 50,000 to 100,000 fighters, including tribal levies and irregulars. No formal reserves. Conscription: voluntary recruitment, boosted by Gaza-related propaganda since 2023. Foreign support: Iranian Quds. Force provides training and weapons. Hezbollah's Unit 3800 offers strategic assistance since 2003. Houthi Land Power. Structure: irregular units with tribal militias organized into mobile groups. Includes elite units trained by Iran and Hezbollah. Equipment: captured Yemeni stocks, including approximately 100 tanks, T-62, T-55, approximately 500 armored vehicles and artillery, D-30, D-35, BM-21 Grad. Anti-tank missiles include Cornet and TOW, looted. Capabilities: effective in guerrilla warfare controlling Sana'a and northwest Yemen. Conducts ambushes and IED attacks in Marib and Abiyan. Houthi Air Power. Structure: operates from Al-Dailami and Al Hudaydah air bases with captured assets. Aircraft: 1 Northrop F-5, 1 MiG-29, parade display 2023, and approximately 10 Mi-17 helicopters. UAVs include Qasef, Samad 2/3, and Qasif 2K, Iranian supplied. Capabilities: limited manned aircraft operations, relies on drones for attacks on Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Israel, e.g., 2024 Ben Gurion Airport attempt. Houthi Navy. Structure: operates from Hodeidah and Salif, with small boat swarms and marine units. Fleet: approximately 30 small vessels, including suicide boats and fishing dhows. Equipped with C-802 and P-800 Onyx missiles, via Iran, Syria. Capabilities: disrupts Red Sea shipping with missile and drone attacks, e.g., Galaxy Leader seizure 2023. Targets U.S. and Israeli vessels. Houthi Missile Defense. Systems: Scud-B, OTR-21. Tochka, Qaher-1 ballistic missiles and Iranian-supplied drones, Samad, Qasef. Air defense includes captured SA-2 and limited MANPADS. Capabilities: long-range missile and drone strikes on Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Israel. Weak air defense limits protection against coalition airstrikes. Defense spending, PLC budget, approximately $1.5 billion, 2006 estimate, likely lower in 2025 due to economic collapse, representing approximately 40% of government spending. Relies on Saudi and UAE funding. Houthi funding, unknown, supported by Iranian smuggling missiles, drones, and local taxation in controlled areas. Procurement: PLC relies on Saudi UAE supplies, e.g. M113 Tiwao missiles. Houthis use captured stocks and Iranian North Korean weapons, e.g. P-800 Onyx via Syria. Strategic alliances, PLC/government, Saudi-led coalition. Saudi Arabia, UAE provide arms, airstrikes, and funding. Egypt, Jordan, and Bahrain participated in 2015 to 2019 operations. United States, limited counterterrorism support, with drone strikes against AQAP and arms interdictions targeting Houthis. UN, coordinates with PLC for peace talks and arms embargoes against Houthis. Houthis, Iran, supplies missiles, drones, and training via Quds Force since 2009. Hezbollah, provides strategic and training support since 2003. North Korea, supplies Scud missiles via Iran, confirmed by Hangel's script on 2024 missiles. China, Russia, suspected drone and weapons support via Iran, intercepted August 2024. Domestic defense industry, PLC, negligible, relies on foreign imports and coalition support. Maintenance is limited to small arms. Houthis, claims local production of Qaher-1 missiles and drones, likely Iranian designs, with facilities in Sana'a. Strategic role, PLC/government forces. Control, operates in Aden, Marib, and southern provinces, supported by Saudi-led coalition and STC militias. Counterterrorism, targets AQAP and ISYP with U.S.-backed operations in Abyan and Shabwa. Regional role, limited influence due to Houthi dominance and reliance on Saudi/UAE support. Focuses on restoring government control. Houthi forces, control, holds Sana'a, Hodeidah, and northwest Yemen, governing approximately 56% of Yemen's population. Red Sea operations, disrupts global shipping with attacks on commercial and military vessels, aims to pressure Israel over Gaza. Regional influence, gains legitimacy through Red Sea actions and Iranian backing, challenging Saudi and U.S. interests, conducts missile/drone strikes on Israel and GCC states. Challenges, PLC/government. Weaknesses, fragmented command, outdated equipment, and reliance on foreign aid. STC rivalry weakens cohesion. Criticism, seen as ineffective against Houthis, with corruption and logistical failures noted on social media. Houthis. Weaknesses, limited air defense and reliance on irregular forces, vulnerable to U.S. and Saudi airstrikes. Criticism, human rights abuses and Red Sea disruptions draw international condemnation. General, Yemen's military is crippled by economic collapse and humanitarian crisis. Conclusion, as of September 2025, Yemen's military forces are split between the PLC-led Yemeni Armed Forces and Houthi forces, ranking 85th globally. The PLC, based in Aden, relies on Saudi/UAE support, with limited capabilities due to outdated equipment and fragmentation. The Houthis, controlling Sana'a, wield significant influence via Iranian-supplied missiles and drones, disrupting Red Sea shipping and targeting regional foes. Both face challenges from economic collapse, corruption, and civil war, with the Houthis gaining prominence through Red Sea actions. Strategic alliances shape their roles, but Yemen's military remains fractured. Thanks for watching Made By at Dev Data Planet YouTube channel.